Preparing?
Yeah, 100%. I thought we had pretty good practice today. We did some things that are game-like situations, so we tried to stay sharp. Obviously we know there's a couple more days before the first game, so just watching how the play develops and staying together, having fun, trying to stay in the best shape possible we can, and not to tire too much. But those are fun times, fun days for us today.
How much of an eye are you keeping on the Western Final? Are you watching those games or following along with it?
Yes, I think more of so last game because the schedule would change throughout the outcome. But right now I think everybody's watching it, but it's not that big of a threat right now, or not. I don't know if I call it threat, but big of a deal if whoever wins. We know we want to go through them anyway, whoever it is. So for us, it's more focus on ourselves and be ready. And those teams are playing right now. They're going to be in better game shape, but we want to stay sharp.
Obviously, coaches, everyone's dealing with something this time of year. How much better do you feel than just 5 days ago, just given how intense that couple weeks were?
Yeah, obviously it was a big emotional roller coaster. I think everybody's enjoying a few days to take a rest, but now everybody, we had a day off yesterday, and everybody felt like wants to do a little more and wants to do something extra. So the intensity is still there. Everybody wants to stay with it and stay in it, and everybody's doing the best they can to have the opportunity to stay in the moment. So it was just fun times. Everybody's doing their own thing and getting ready for the upcoming Saturday.
You mentioned intensity. Sam Bennett, a lot of that in the playoffs, obviously in the regular season as well. But do you notice something about his game? I mean, throughout his career, they always talk about playoff Sam. It seems like he just finds a new level in the playoffs.
Yeah, and it's fun to see. He's very hard to play against. He's doing the right things. He's on the right side of the puck. He's playing physical. He's scoring goals. So for us, it's important to have him. He's one of the drivers of our offense, and it's fun to get him back. We were missing him at the end of the season, start of the playoffs, and he came in and never looked back. So it's fun to have him.
Obviously, Bob has been individually excellent, but I know defense is obviously a team effort. Do you guys feel like you hear about chemistry a lot of times, like line partners or whatever? Are you guys really in sync with him right now? Do you think?
Yeah,
Cleaning stuff up in front.
I believe so. Yeah, exactly. We're doing the best we can to box the guys out. Don't let them have easy rebounds. We were trying to let him see everything, or doing our best with doing so, and he's paying back with all the stops he's making. So I think it's a good team effort right now defensively. Obviously, he's doing great, so it makes us look a lot better than we probably are. But it's just fun to be in front of him and work together and have the chemistry going and things going your way.
When a goalie's running hot like that, is it in baseball you don't talk when there's a no hitter? Do you
I don't even know what no hitter is, so I can't really.
Do you just try to? That
doesn't sound familiar. No hitter for me. It doesn't sound like a fun game.
But do you just try to stay out of the way? Do you talk a lot with him?
No, we talk. I don't think we change anything throughout the season. We communicate. We're doing the things that makes us or think we make us successful. The communication is a big part of the success in the D zone and the breakouts and in everything around the net area. So I don't think there's big changes that we did. We worked on it through the season, and I think it just hit it in the right spot and the right moment.
I know people talk about this every year, so I apologize, but that is not just a playoff beard, obviously. Do you feel as though that's the most impressive beard right now in hockey?
I don't know, but I grew it for a while. I just kept grooming it, and now just let it go last several weeks, and now it's getting a lot of hands. So just try to maintenance it as much as possible so it doesn't get in the way of me eating. But it's a fun thing,
One of the guys in the scene that's been around, you're alive in the 90s. You might have some memories from the 90s and the last time the Panthers were this far. Just when you think of the 90s, what do you think of? Is there anything?
A lot of different style of hockey, a lot more hooking, a lot more stick penalties that are called right now, but not back then. But I was still pretty good. I was in the first or second grade, so it was pretty early for me. But yeah, the hockey changed a lot since then for sure. So I can't really tell you how much the game different was between the '96 one or ours, but I'm pretty sure that the speed at least.
Well, not just